Do you know gods of death love apples? Sorry, that was weird. Yeah, it's a green apple though, it's not a red apple, because I like green apples best. I like sour things, I'm weird like that. But yes, anyways, so this is my vlog on episode 5 of Death Note Tactics. And here we see the aftermath of, Light's, names both begin with L, Light's plan, to cause the bus hijacking, which, ultimately results in more death, we see the FBI agent, is it Penburn or Burr? I don't know, but, we see him investigating Light, but then he stops being suspicious of Light, kind of loses suspicion after the whole bus incident. He's like, nah, he's just a normal kid, he's not Kira. Yeah, I was gonna record this yesterday, but, I don't know, somebody's fire alarm, like, in their smoke detector went off in the other room and it would not shut off, so I was like, okay, I'll just come back and record this, after dinner, and then after dinner there was some sort of, like, concert going on outside, and it went on for, like, hours, so I was like, screw it, I'll just do this tomorrow. Yeah, such is the challenges of filming in a college, campus. But yeah, so, oh, this is a really good episode. I really like seeing the FBI agent Ray, kind of his downfall, really, with Light. Larue's kind of a dick to his fiancée, to be honest. Like, he goes back and he tells his fiancée Naomi about the bus hijacking. She's like, seems kind of suspicious, like, don't you think that, you really think that was just a coincidence? He's like, oh, like, shut up, basically, like, you're not an FBI agent anymore, you're just my fiancé, you should be worried about, like, having kids or, like, whatever, and I was like, dude, like, the fuck? But yeah, yeah, so I can't say I was totally sad to see him go, but, yeah, I mean, the way that he goes out, like, Light's whole plan is just so clever, like, he basically just tricks him into, like, writing all the names of his superior and all the FBI agents who came to Japan to investigate Kira on pages from the Death Note, and we have to see Light, he's getting a little more, taking a little more risks, getting a little more bold, in his kind of, like, taunting of the police and his, really steps towards taking out anybody who is investigating him, and I think it's just really interesting how, you know, his whole mission or his philosophy is that he's only punishing people who he sees as, like, evil, like criminals, but at the same time, he's also taking out innocent people as well, and, like, some of the police officers in the show are even like, yeah, like, so much for a sense of justice, like, kind of, like, that hypocrisy, although I guess, like, in his mind or his mentality, like, anybody trying to stop him is also part of the evil, I guess, as he sees it. Like, anybody who is against him, like, he is pure good, and therefore anybody who is against him has to be evil. It's just a very, very interesting, very just one-minded mindset on Light's part, and just, oh, that ending shot where we see when, Light finally takes Right Penryn out, and we see the subway doors closing in, and he finally realizes who he is, and just, like, the look on Light's face, he's just, like, watching him, like, just die on not the subway tracks, the stop while the door is closing. It's just, oh, chef's kiss, so good. Yeah, I also think it's interesting how, as smart as Light is, he's also kind of dumb, in the sense that his arrogance is sort of working against him, and, you know, I feel like that it definitely is gonna be a part of his most likely eventual downfall, because, you know, I can't see, you know, this being sustainable. Like, I don't see this show just, like, ending with, like, him getting his perfect utopia. Like, you know, knowing this show so far, that's not really how that's probably not how that's gonna go. And it's just really interesting how he comes up with these, like, really, like, elaborate plots to protect himself, but at the same time he's, you know, basically, like, taunting the police, taunting Elle, like, he's straight up says, gods of death love apples, and basically like hinting that the gods of death exist, hinting how he's able to do this. So even though he's going so far out of his way to cover up his tracks, at the same time he is kind of leaving clues, just because he's so sure that nobody's going to be able to stop him. Another thing, another thing too, kind of on that same note, is with Light's father taking up the investigation, and then after he makes it clear that after he kills all the FBI agents, he makes it clear that, yeah, not only am I going to kill criminals, but also I'm going to kill anybody who gets in my way. A lot of the officers work on the case decide to leave because they're like, well, I don't want to die. So, and that ultimately leaves only a small group of officers left, and those are the people that Elle decides that he can trust, because they're the only ones that are willing to risk their lives for this case. And obviously when Light's father goes home and tells his family about the case and how he could die, obviously Light's mom and his sister were like, well, you should quit, you should leave, like you don't need to risk your life for this. But Light, on the other hand, is like, no, I think it's noble of you that, you're doing this. Not showing any kind of, concern for his father, not showing anything, and, we see kind of, Light's dad, he's kind of like, I guess, like, examining her or, like, studying, looking at him a little bit, so it makes me wonder if Light's father does suspect him, at least just a little bit, again, kind of showing that arrogance that Light is, not at least not even trying to act like concerned or act like he doesn't want his dad to leave the case at all. And it does kind of make me wonder what his ultimate, like, his goal or his plan, like, what does he want from his dad? Like, what does he want his dad to do at this point? Because, I mean, ultimately, like, he has to know that, like, one way or another, like, one of them is gonna have to go out. Either his dad is gonna figure out that it's him, or he's gonna end up killing his dad. So it does make me wonder, like, what he thinks is gonna happen, and what his end goal is with his dad. It's very interesting, and yeah. So the episode ends. We see that the remaining officers are about to meet Elle in person, which that should be exciting for the next episode. I am also worried for Naomi. We see it then after Ray dies, she kind of starts to go out and go on her own investigation, try to find Kira, and, again, knowing how this show is, it's probably not gonna end well for her. Her prospects aren't looking good. Which makes me sad because she does seem like a really nice character. Just another really great episode. I'm looking forward to the next one, and, that's about it. I will see you guys on the next vlog. Bye!